Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. It's Friday, and we have more than $325,000 in our Rainbow Six pool today. The carryover continues to grow, and it's going to be up for grabs again today, starting in race number 3. We have 8 races on tap today. Let's get to the track and weather conditions. We start the day with a fast main track and a firm turf course. The first race on the card is a $20,000 claiming event. 3-year-olds and up will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 1 and the 10.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, Tap and Trade gets the first call. Toward the far outside, Mr. Blues is trying to cross over. Pentathlon is away in the top flight, and Main Man Mike comes away 4th. Rain back off the top trio. Then it's One More Cat down toward the inside, followed by Miss Motivation, and up on the outside, Dusty Moore. The early trailer is Trier, situated about 6.5 off the lead as they run around the first turn. They're chasing Pentathlon, who leads it by a length and a quarter. Mr. Blues is second. On hold from third is Main Man Mike from Tap and Trade, who rides the rail. 3 wide is Dusty Moore. Trier is now 4 wide and improving as they're trying to slow it down up front. One More Cat is second last, and the trailer is Miss Motivation, taking much closer order. They're 5 across the track, and they're separated by 4 lengths as they run down the backstretch. They went through the opening quarter in 24-1. Mr. Blues goes on to put ahead in front. Pentathlon toward the inside is racing up on the inside about a length behind, 4th now, as both Dusty Moore and Main Man Mike get by them. Then between horses, it's Tap and Trade, far outside Trier. Also now moving into contention is One More Cat. He's into 5th, and the trailer is Miss Motivation. They won a 48-second half mile. They're still separated by only 4.5 as they run to the top of the stretch. Main Man Mike is up to take the lead from Dusty Moore in second. Covering ground is Trier from One More Cat just to his inside. Tap and Trade trying to muscle off the fence. He'll swing 5 wide. Meanwhile, Mr. Blues continues at the rail. This is completely up for grabs. 6 horses across as they turn for home. Dusty Moore and Main Man Mike turn first. One More Cat's in the clear on the outside, and here's Tap and Trade down the center. Tap and Trade going best of all late. Takes the lead from Dusty Moore, who tries to kick back second. Back third is One More Cat. In deep stretch, it's Tap and Trade to win it. One More Cat second, Dusty Moore third, then Trier and Miss Motivation. They covered the mile in 1:37.1.
Tap and Trade gets up for the win in the Friday opener. Jonathan Gonzalez was aboard for owner and trainer Fergus Bogle. Tap and Trade returned $8.20 for the victory. That'll bring us right to the second race, a $50,000 maiden claimer. 2-year-olds will be sprinting 5 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 5, Max is Coyote. Also note that the 7, American Luxury, will race with Lasix for the first time today.
And they're off. Toward the inside, it's the favorite, Ranger in Paradise, who springs out to take the lead from Unspoken Quality and Frank BB away second and third. Up on the inside, Cyber Josh moves up to be 4th in front of Indiana Cowboy, and the trailer is American Luxury. They speed past the half, and the favorite, Ranger in Paradise, loose on top, leads it by 3.5. Unspoken Quality is a clear second. These top 2 dominating, better than 7 or 8 lengths ahead of Frank BB and Cyber Josh. American Luxury on the outside, and the trailer is Indiana Cowboy, and there's 5/16 to go. Edgard Zayas and Ranger in Paradise control things. They lead it now by 2.5, as making ground 1 second was Unspoken Quality, but he was asked to quicken and just didn't do it as they moved to the top of the stretch. They went 22-2 for the quarter time, and Ranger in Paradise cuts the corner and opens up. Unspoken Quality is second. Frank BB, American Luxury, and Indiana Cowboy, they're all left in the wake of Ranger in Paradise. Ranger in Paradise, the son of U.S. Ranger for Frank Calabrese and Michael Petro, reports home 6 or 7 to the good. Unspoken Quality second, Frank BB third in front of Indiana Cowboy in 58-2.
Ranger in Paradise takes to dirt like a fish in water. He is much the best in his maiden-breaking victory in his main track debut. Edgard Zayas was the winning jockey for trainer Michael Petro and owner Frank Calabrese. Ranger in Paradise paid $3.20 to win.
Point of entry would not be denied. And they're into the stretch. Point of entry's taking the lead.
Point of entry, a 2-length lead.
It's Point of Entry taking the lead. Point of Entry will go to the Breeders' Cup on a 5-race winning streak.
5-time Grade 1 winner from a deep Phipps family, with the pedigree and physical to become the heir of Dynaformer. Point of Entry, standing at Adena Springs.
The third race is a $25,000 to $30,000 claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races or which have not won a race since January 1st of this year. Scratch the 7 and the 9. Also, Diego Gomez will be aboard the 4, Wild Heiress.
Toward the outside, Cracking Good Pins and Cambiata both begin well. Toward the inside, Summertime Music is showing speed. These 3 are quickest, a length and a half in front of Wild Heiress. Followed by Bella Promessa, who's 2.5 better than Our Azure. And at the back, the early trailer is Sweet Morgan. They race around the first turn, and up on the outside, Cambiata has now crossed and cleared and leads it by a length and a quarter. Summertime Music is in hand while second from Cracking Good Pins third. Wild Heiress is fourth with a pocket, a neck better than Bella Promessa, who's in the 2-path, and about 4.5 off the speed. 2.5 lengths more to Our Azure, and on the outside, Sweet Morgan is last, and she's 7 lengths behind Cambiata. Cambiata went through the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat, has the lead now by 2. Summertime Music is second from Cracking Good Pins third. Wild Heiress continues to the inside lane from fourth, a neck better than Bella Promessa fifth. 2.5 to Our Azure, and a neck back to the outside. Sweet Morgan is last as they move with less than half a mile to go. They went through the opening half mile in 48 3, and Cambiata is loose up top. Has pressure on the outside with Summertime Music getting a bit closer second. 3 wide. Here's Bella Promessa and Panici trying to wind it up with Cracking Good Pins. Wild Heiress appears to have horse at 13 to 1. Just needs a lane. A length and a half in front of Our Azure, who also needs room. And Shananowski swings Sweet Morgan to the outside for a clear shot as they run to the top of the stretch. Summertime Music just took over from Cambiata after 3 quarters and 1:13 2. Cracking Good Pins on the outside up for the lead now. 2 lengths back to the inside. Wild Heiress with Bella Promessa. Widest of all, it's Sweet Morgan. In between them, Our Azure. Up for grabs. Cracking Good Pins the leader. Bella Promessa, Our Azure, Wild Heiress, Sweet Morgan on the outside. Nothing decided yet. Here's Sweet Morgan over the top. Cracking Good Pins digging. It's a photo finish that goes to Cracking Good Pins over Sweet Morgan second, Wild Heiress third, and 1:38 and 1.
Cracking Good Pins grits out a game neck victory in the third race. Eddie Castro was the winning jockey for trainer Ron Spatz and owners Carson Springs Farm. Cracking Good Pins paid $10.20 to win. And at this time, we'd also like to recognize the Employee of the Month. Congratulations, Mickey Paleo. The fourth race is a $20,000 to $25,000 claiming event. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, or 3-year-olds, will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. One jockey change, Edgard Zayas will be aboard the 1, Right On Ready. Also note that the jockeys on the 4 and the 6, that's Octavio Vergara Jr. and Luis Figueroa, are no longer bugs. They are journeyman riders and will carry 116 pounds today.
They're off. The favorite, You Can't Stop Me, was one of the first to begin. Toward the inside, War Ready showing speed. Right On Ready and Deer Dog also come away in the top flight, and Deer Dog puts ahead in front. War Ready is second, Right On Ready is third. You Can't Stop Me sprinted from fourth in front of an outside running Tricky Call. Then it's the inside, the Swagger, 4 in front of He Is a Gentleman, and Ratnick is last of the 8 as they make their way past the half-mile pole. It's Deer Dog throttling open after a 22-1 opening quarter. Leads it now by 2. Racing in second is War Ready with Right On Ready on the outside. 4 lengths back to Swagger. You Can't Stop Me is not offering his best run. He's passed inside by He Is a Gentleman, then Tricky Call, and Ratnick is last. 5/16 to go. Deer Dog has the lead. Up on the outside, it's Right On Ready into second, around War Ready third. 5 lengths back to Swagger, then He Is a Gentleman and Ratnick, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, Deer Dog with a 45 2/2 mile, he has the lead. Right On Ready to the attack on the outside, and he's up to take the lead now. Deer Dog tries to fight back from War Ready third, then He Is a Gentleman, and from the back, Ratnick in deep stretch. Right back for the new connections, here's Right On Ready. He was ready today and pulls clear to spring a 3-length win. Deer Dog second, War Ready third, in front of He Is a Gentleman, then Swagger and Ratnick in 111 flat.
Edgard Zayas picks up the mount on Right On Ready and gets his second win of the day in the fourth race. Oscar Gonzalez was the winning trainer for owners Robin Team Show, LLC. Right On Ready paid $5 to win.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
On to the fifth race now. This is a $30,000 claimer. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, or 3-year-olds, will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 2, the 4, and the 9.
They're up. From the center, Smoke Police and Escondido get the first calls. From the outside, here's Little Chris A moving to challenge. These 3 are quickest from the favorite Jacob's Way, who comes away racing in 4th. It's a stretch of 4 lengths to Royal Rogue and 3 more to Akati's Ice. They run around the first turn, and Little Chris A has the lead. Smoke Police a bit wide through that first turn. Racing second now from Escondido in 3rd. Jacob's Way taken in hand by Nunez to be 4th, 3 lengths better than Royal Rogue 5th. Stretch of another 4 to the trailer, Akati's Ice. They went through the opening quarter, and they straightened into the backstretch run. The quarter was 23-2. Little Chris A by a head. Up on the outside, Smoke Police second from Jacob's Way and Escondido. 3rd and 4th, and only a length behind. 2.5 lengths to Royal Rogue and 3 more to Akati's Ice. Not much change in the plot as they move to the half-mile pole. Little Chris A leads by a head. On the outside, Smoke Police is second. Escondido trying to work out a trip from 3rd. Jacob's Way and Nunez tipped into the clear to rally from 4th. Down to the inside, Royal Rogue is taking closer order. The top 5 separated by a length and a half, and 2.5 to Akati's Ice. A 3-furlong dash for home after a half-mile and 47-4. Smoke Police is up for a short lead. On the outside, Jacob's Way comes to call from second. Little Chris A is weakening from 3rd. Royal Rogue and Escondido are next. Akati's Ice starts to kickstart from the back, and they run to the top of the stretch. Jacob's Way and Smoke Police the top pair. Royal Rogue coming off the fence. Winding it up from the back is Akati's Ice, and they're into the stretch. Jacob's Way will have to deal with Akati's Ice on the outside. Smoke Police down toward the inside, and Royal Rogue with 1/8 of a mile to go. Akati's Ice cut loose on the outside and up to challenge for the lead. Jacob's Way tries to fight with him and does just that. In deep stretch, Jacob's Way still the leader. Akati's Ice not getting by. Jacob's Way. Jacob's Way gamest of all from Akati's Ice second, then Royal Rogue and Smoke Police in 1:37-4.
Jacob's Way holds off a late bid from Akati's Ice to take the 5th race. Eduardo Nunez was in the irons for trainer Kathleen O'Connell and owner Gilbert G. Campbell. Jacob's Way returned $5 to win. Race 6 is a $12,500 claimer. 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races or which have not won a race since December 26, 2014, will be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 2, Gukamats.
They're up. A step slow was Over and Back. From the center, Artefacto gets the first call and moves to take the lead. From the outside, Encrypted is away well. Keyed Cachet comes away racing 3rd. Then it's the gray Ari's Pride, and between horses, It's Time to Laugh. Stretch of another 2 to the team at the back, Nevsky, and Over and Back. They run down the backstretch, and Artefacto leads it by a neck. On the outside and second is Encrypted with Keyed Cachet 3rd. Ari's Pride is 4th at the half-mile pole. From between horses, It's Time to Laugh. Top 5 separated by 2 lengths, 5 in front of Over and Back, and the trailer is Nevsky. They went through the opening quarter in 22-4, and they run to the 5/16. Artefacto engaged now by Ari's Pride on the outside, and the gray Ari's Pride comes to confront the leader. 2 lengths better than Keyed Cachet. Then It's Time to Laugh and Encrypted, and they run to the top of the stretch. Artefacto on the inside has so far repelled the bid from Ari's Pride on the outside. Back 3rd is Keyed Cachet, then 4th to the outside, and trying to move closer now is a late run from It's Time to Laugh. 3/16 to go. Artefacto on top by 2. Ari's Pride is not done trying. He's second. Keyed Cachet is 3rd. Down the outside and late run from Over and Back. In deep stretch, Artefacto holding firm. It will be Artefacto and Jose Caraballo to prevail by a length and 3/4. Ari's Pride second. Keyed Cachet 3rd. Then Over and Back, and It's Time to Laugh at 1:10-4.
Artefacto gets the win in race number 6 today. Jose Caraballo was the winning jockey for trainer Sappy Joseph Jr. Sappy Joseph owns this 7-year-old chestnut gelding. Artefacto paid $7 to win.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Mucho Macho Man has the lead close to home.
The 7th race is a $50,000 claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races, or 3-year-olds will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 9, Alley Cruz.
They're off. Pinsy's Prize towards the inside. From the outside, Little Bit Lovely is quicker early, and Little Bit Lovely will cross and clear and run into the first turn on a 2-length lead. Pinsy's Pride is away racing second. Sonora's on the outside, 2.5 better than Bellina Lady. Then moving up from the outside, Susie's Pride of Paris, 1.5 lengths in front of Rockin' Rhonda, who's 2 lengths better than Like a Queen. Second last is Naughty Humor, and being pulled out of the race, the 2, Image of Rachel, has been pulled up early. They run around the first turn at an 8-5, Little Bit Lovely. Controls the pace, leads it by 2.5 lengths. Pinsy's Prize is along the inside of Sonora. They're second and third. It's a stretch of 2.5 more to Bellina Lady in front of Susie's Pride of Paris, who begins to inch closer now. 5.5 clear of Rockin' Rhonda, who's 2 lengths better than Naughty Humor, and Like a Queen is last of the remaining horses as the 2 was pulled up. They won a 24-second opening quarter, and they approach the half-mile pole. It's Little Bit Lovely by a half and 47-3. Sonora's a bit closer second. Susie's Pride of Paris continues with the sustained move, up into third and 3 behind. Then it's Pinsy's Prize and Bellina Lady, 4 lengths better than Rockin' Rhonda, another 3 lengths to the inside Lucky Queen, and the trailer is Naughty Humor, and they run to the top of the stretch. She's led every jump. Little Bit Lovely and Tyler Gaffleone to the top of the stretch on a 3-length lead now. Sonora is second toward the outside. Susie's Pride of Paris has stalled a bit. Rockin' Rhonda gets underway from the back after 3 quarters and 1:11-3. Little Bit Lovely now opens a 5-length lead. Sonora, Susie's Pride of Paris, Bellina Lady, Rockin' Rhonda, Like a Queen, and all the rest left in the wake of a sharp winner in Little Bit Lovely. Little Bit Lovely is stylish in the end. She wins wrapped up by 4 lengths. It's close then for second. Sonora nods out Rockin' Rhonda with Like a Queen fourth in 1:36-1.
Little Bit Lovely cannot be caught in the 7th race. She is much the best here with Tyler Gaffleone in the irons. Ralph Nix was the winning trainer for owners RJM Stables, LLC. Little Bit Lovely paid $5.20 to win. The final race on Friday's card is a $10,000 maiden claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up will be sprinting 5.5 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 1 heading south. Also, please note that the 4 Awesome Girl will race with Lasix for the first time today.
And runners away. From the outside, Fast Play Tilly wins the start. Down to the inside, that sharp miss to show speed. These 2 have opened a 3-length margin on Stephanie's Dream, who's away racing in third. Then down to the inside, fourth is American Raisa. It's a stretch of 2.5 to Silver Casino, followed by Awesome Girl, then Me Rhapsody, and at the back, AP Coyote. They make their way to the far turn, and a big-time duel on the front end. Fast Play Tilly on the outside, sharp miss on the inside, and they're 9 better than their nearest pursuer, who's American Raisa, who's down inside. Then Stephanie's Dream, 2.5 in front of Silver Casino, who has 4 on Awesome Girl. Trying to get going from the back is AP Coyote, and Me Rhapsody is now last as they run past the quarter-mile pole. It's Fast Play Tilly who puts away sharp miss and opens a 4-length lead. Still 8 lengths in front of American Raisa third, then from the back Silver Casino and Stephanie's Dream. 3/16 to go. Fast Play Tilly bids this field a pleasant good afternoon. It's Fast Play Tilly widening the advantage at the 8th pole. Now inside the 16th pole, Fast Play Tilly has it all locked up. Brandon Boulanger and Fast Play Tilly 6 or 7 in front. Sharp miss will hold second from American Raisa, then Stephanie's Dream and Silver Casino to complete your high five in 1:06-1.
Fast Play Tilly rolls home to take the Friday finale. Brandon Boulanger was the winning jockey for trainer Terry Pompey and owners My Purple Haze Stables and Barry Berkelhammer. Fast Play Tilly paid $6 to win. And here's how our exotic wagers paid today. The pick 4, 4 of 4 paid $72.85. The pick 5, 4 of 5, $5.60. 5 of 5, $232.35. The Rainbow 6, 6 of 6 paid $658.38. There was no single winning ticket today. There will be a $500,000 guaranteed jackpot pool heading into Saturday's 10-race card. That's going to do it for Friday's card. We start the weekend tomorrow on Saturday, and we have 10 races on the schedule, and a pair of Gustavo Delgado trainees are going to be racing tomorrow that were very impressive when breaking their maidens last time out. They're going to be in the 4th and 9th races tomorrow. In the 4th race, Sarlef is going to face winners for the first time. Last time out, he returned from more than a year-long layoff to score a very game length and a quarter victory here over the main track. And then in the 9th race, we're going to see the return of Rock That Bird, who was absolutely dominant, romped by 3 1/4 lengths at first asking. That was his career debut last month. I'm looking forward to seeing how both of these Delgado trainees follow up those wins when facing other winners for the first time. We'll also have 2 two-year-old races on tap tomorrow. It's going to be a great day and a great card. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action. I'm Katie Stazak.